man. Like, talk about, I mean, we're killing it all today. I've just solved every stained glass window in the name of the Father. Glass equals Father. So there's a lot of stained glass windows all over the world. The word church is Father, just like churches, just like glass and glasses. And then I feel led to mention that pieces divides by 3. So glass pieces will then maintain the offset of Father. Now you can add the word colored, because color and colored divides by 3. So just keep going higher and higher. Colored glass pieces. Now you're really high on top of Father, the name above all names. Glass, Father. So a kaleidoscope is glass, also using mirror, and both of these differ from Father. There you go, okay. That's so cool. And there's a couple things, and you can just take a little detail on how Father equals glass. I like checking out the center. 32 at the center of glass. That was life. That's so cool. The center of glass is the center of the Lord, which is life. So cool. A is at the dead center, which is 1. Like, so cool. And that differs from a TH by 3 to the power of 3. And then equivalences that if you want to shoot for equivalences, you can point out other obvious things. Like an F plus an A equals a G. This cluster of plus 2's equals 33. This cluster equals 39. Then L and R both divide by 6. It's pretty glaring. You can also get equivalences, like an A plus an R is an S, and then a T is an A plus an S. The word art. Oh, that's so cool. The word art is contained in Father, and it's on the end of glass, and the word ass. But now that you know the math, and you see the symbol, like a pair of S's is at the center of the word T and R, so it's like that's art. Like it's just, and then a G, and then the rest is a beautiful offset of 1 letter apiece. F from a G by 1 point, and then L from an HE in the other direction. So Father owns all glass, and therefore all stained glass windows. The word window is also Father. In fact, it's Father plus 30, the famous 88. Walmart. How about stain? Stain is Father. Oh no, stain divides by 3. So this will blow your mind. So stained glass maintains the offset for Father. And then you get the idea. Okay. Typically there are 3 mirrors set at 60 degrees to each other. Remember 60 equals holy, so 3 mirrors at 60 degrees, that's holy, holy, holy. So they form an equilateral triangle which divides by 3. I've preached on that before. Incidentally, equilateral is Father. And then triangle is of course Christ, and they knit together. Equilateral, Father, look, it contains an AE. Very obvious. T and a Q. Very obvious equilateral for Father. Huh. Even the inventor's name screams out Father. Wow. Not bad. And then the word pattern is also Father. Okay, and it contains art in it and all the rest of it. Pattern is deliciously Father. look at A, R, E, like most of the letters in there, and then the bookend into sixes. That's glaring. Pattern is screaming out Father so much you wouldn't even believe. That's glaring. How Father owns every pattern. That is just silly. Bookends make a multiple of 6. A, E line up nicely, differing. T and the T are the plus 2s that differ by multiples of 6. R is 666. Father owns every single pattern in the entire universe. It's fairly genius, isn't it? A lot of patterns in the universe. Okay. And so was it. Well, his first name is Father. Kusin divides by 3. So when Kusin is Father, he invented the kaleidoscope. Done. So we solved the kaleidoscope. And all the beauty of the kaleidoscope. And that word has come to mean so much more than just that one instrument. It has literally come to mean rainbow of colors everywhere. The kaleidoscope of humanity. Everyone wants a piece of the word kaleidoscope now. You know, together we are one. Many colors, you know, one Father. The kaleidoscope. Everyone wants a piece of the word kaleidoscope these days. Okay? So, but we are here to declare God the Father, His name. Oh yeah, now we're in happy land. Car paint jobs. Okay. So, kaleidoscope. For Father. Let's do the mathematical thing and point out the plus 2s. There are 3 of them, just like the 3 in Father. And then the plus 1s, the A is in the same position. How many in total? There's going to be 4, of course. Look at the spacing. Very beautiful, the spacing. And then the rest divide by 3 for Father and kaleidoscope. Excuse my zoom levels. There you go, Father and kaleidoscope. Solved. 2 out of, and you can poke around, you can study this a lot longer. Like 12 letters down here, so the center would be right there, and you can poke around. I always just like sometimes taking a quick peek in the center of words and just seeing if there's anything. That center of 6 letters is glaringly parallel to Father all by itself, like 3 points less. That's actually quite amazing. And then you keep that parallelism going up until there. And that balances out K-A-P-E. That's really beautiful. Like, there's a lot that I see there. Kaleidoscope. It's pretty irresistible. 6 plus 6 letters, just like Father is 6 letters. But look at, you got a 1, 2, and a 3 at the front to make a multiple of 3. And you've got that same thing at the back. Okay. And then, wow. Okay, and then the more you look, the more you see. We got to keep going. Oh, man. So that's a rainbow moonstone. The stuff of legend. Okay. So anywhere else you see rainbow, that's pretty good. See rainbow in the shower. And then okay, we've hit that one pretty hard. So the rainbow opal, so let's solve. I just did rainbow opal. The word virgin is also Father. That's amazing. Okay, so opal is clearly Father, just like the word rainbow. And yeah, that's glaring. I would yeah, the bookends both divide by 3, that's glaring. This on camera, okay? And then you can choose the A as A, and that differs by 15, or this differs by 32. I would honestly choose the simple fact that the dead centers differ by 9. The bookends are the letters that all divide by 3. And then this AE bonus in there is 3 fest. So that's gorgeous. And then the centers have the offset of 9.
3 times 3. Or, sorry, wait a second. Oh, excuse me. Opal is plus 2. Opal is plus 2, not plus 1. Well, well, well. You might just have to add the color rainbow in front like we did, and all the different types of opal. Rainbow is father. And then when you do that, then you get the score of this. Okay, well there's a lot of puzzle piece work done there. Opal. Mathematically, opal all by itself is Jesus minus 30. Okay. That was cool. Rainbow opal. Rainbow moonstone. Rainbow pearl. That was glaring. Rainbow pearl we solved. Okay. Anything else that you see in rainbow in it? Oh man, opal. I think we were just kind of going through this final list, looking for anything else that jumps out at us. The yellow barrel was insane. Just like yellow gold. Interesting. Green we did. Violet at the bottom, I guess. Alright, I'm starting to feel the edge there. We got a ton of great revelations in this video. A lot of good findings. And then you have the famous ending A's, chrysophase, just like ite. And that's cool. Brown stones. Okay, I think we've really milked some black stones. We got onyx. Alright, I think we've milked that pretty good. Multicolor. Well, that's interesting. What's the most rainbow-like? Multicolor is a beautiful face. Fluorite looks pretty awesome. Father. What is that? Intarsia? What on earth is that? Yeah, opal is probably one of the most, and moonstone are probably some of the most glaring. And opal for the rainbow. Alright, well that was highly fun, solving gemstones. Oh, I guess that was it. Anywho. Oh, so this is just when you put a variety together. One last time. Seems to me like you're just putting together a variety of different colors of something, piecing it together. That's pretty awesome. Intarsia. Yeah, you're putting the pieces together of different materials to make a work of art. Right. Well, that's a great word, I didn't know. Happy to find out about that. Clearly it's more frequent with wood. But that is pretty awesome. Like, there's a lot of churches all over the world that have intarsia, wood inlay. Well, I like doing the math for Father. So, we solved a lot today. Intarsia. Take a quick peek on Fatherville here. Pair of plus 2s, I would compare those with those. And then your 3 plus... Wait a second. Oh yeah, plus 1 there.
R's and R18. Yeah, that's pretty blurry. A's and A, R's and R. Yes, A. Sweet. Alright. We solved a lot. I'm gonna take a break. Epic as usual. Always decent to review. What was the craziest? Oh yeah, the palette. Other words for palette. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna take a break. That's pretty amazing. The color palette, full spectrum. Alright, we killed a lot there. Jesus, minerals. That was awesome. Solving the chameleon for father was quite